Good afternoon. My name is Colleen Coyne. This is Inside HubSpot, and I am here today with VP of Sales Mark Roberge. Hello, Mark.
Hey, Colleen.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Good. Thanks for joining me for this.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, we're hoping to share some insights into what it's like to work at HubSpot in the sales department. So
Great.
I appreciate it. It can't come from any better source. So, so kind of to get things started, I've been here a long time. I've seen the sales team grow. It's growing really fast. But not only has the internet reshaped marketing, it's reshaped sales. Can you sort of elaborate on how sales has changed in the last decade and how sales professionals should be thinking about their future?
Yeah, absolutely, Colleen. So within the walls of HubSpot, we often talk about the reshape of marketing. And I don't know if everybody here appreciates how much has changed sales as well. The whole term like Sales 2.0, Web 2.0, these are terms that are thrown around and kind of mean a very similar thing. At the end of the day, the internet has given the power to the buyer, right? So if you think about it 20 years ago, if you had to look for some software product, how would you do that? You'd probably have to go to a trade show, you'd pick up an industry magazine, you'd look for the vendors that are in the space, you'd call them up, and guess who you had to talk to? You had to talk to the salesperson. You had to talk to them to figure out what their product did, how much it cost, how do you get onboarded, are you a good fit, all those types of things. And sales at the time, you could probably get away with memorizing the price book and some basic information. Today, the buyer can just go online. The buyer can do a Google search, pick the top 3 people that they see listed, because Google's pretty good at ranking the best companies up top, go to their websites, read about their product, see some case studies, see who uses it, see how much it costs. Lots of times they can even try it for free. So why do you need a salesperson? Right? So it's really triggered a whole new a whole new definition of what sales is. And what it means for sales professionals is we really have to step up our game. It's no longer about just memorizing that basic information that someone get online. You actually have to be an authoritative voice, a consultant within your space. So I always encourage people, if you sell routers, go set up a router. Literally get in the head of what it's going to be like for your customer. And that's why at HubSpot, one of the first things our salespeople do when they come here is for the first 2 weeks, no sales training. They set up their own website, their own blog. They rank in Google for 100 words. They have 100 subscribers to their blog. They set up an email campaign. They do inbound marketing. I think that's critical for for how sales is changing and what salespeople need to do is just to be more consultative and hands-on in their experience. The other thing that's happened is given all that change, buyers want to try your software. They don't want to go through a year-long sales process and spend $1 million to buy it. They want that barrier to becoming a customer to be lowered. And you see that happening in SaaS and a lot of places where prices are a lot cheaper. That's allowed sales teams to go inside, right, and to run a lot of their teams inside. It's allowed them to, instead of having these relatively expensive outside folks carrying their briefcase along, flying every day, going, shaking hands, going to expensive dinners and having to charge you $1 million, it's a phone call with a really smart person who understands your business, can show you the product and get you started for a much lower fee. So as managers, we have to adapt the way we set up our teams, the people we recruit. It's required us to be far more quantitative in the way we run sales and measure the performance of our teams. So we've been fortunate that we've started the HubSpot sales team 4 years ago, kind of in the midst of this change. And while most companies and sales organizations are trying to change to this, we're able to build it like this from the ground up, which makes it a really exciting place to work.